It's time to keep track. Here are the final stats.
All right, that leads us over to the Cage Curse Tracker.
This one was a PG-13 movie, so it was fairly light. And it was another one of those where there wasn't a lot until second act hits and he starts to unravel, and then you get Cageisms and kind of let him off the reins a little bit. So we had 1 damn, 2 goddams, 3 shit. One of those is honorable mention for horse shit, which I don't have a specific. I have a bullshit meter, but I don't have a horse shit one. But anyway, we'll just lump it in with that. 1 Jesus and 2 gods, which was like an exacerbated god. One of them was kind of iffy, where he's like, "God, please don't let me die on this skydiving thing." But I kind of, it almost felt like a curse, so I counted it. It was just like, "God, don't let me die." So 9 total, which brings our total to 950. Nice round number. So
Good
we'll
one
crack
to end
1,000
on.
next season, but for this season, we didn't quite get there.
Yeah.
So 950 total curses.
Seems like it was pretty heavy for a PG-13 film.
Yeah. Again, there were other swears that were from other characters. So there's one fuck in it too, and I can't remember who says it, but it wasn't Cage. It was like at the table, I think, or something. Like one of the poker tables or something. Somebody said, "Shut your fucking mouth" or something like that.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember because I wasn't.
I mean, you're allowed 1, right?
Yeah,
For
and
PG-13.
apparently that's a myth. Apparently there are PG-13 movies that allow more than 1, but I haven't. I don't know.
It just comes down to the MPAA and what they
however they feel.
decide.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember because it jumped out at me. Somebody said "fuck him," but I didn't count it because it wasn't Cage, and I don't remember who said it. I think it was probably Tommy or something.
Yeah, that would make sense. Run time, this was 96 minutes, which is tied with Next. two really great Las Vegas-based films that we had to watch this season. I feel like it's been Vegas heavy this season.
Yeah.
Sympathy for the Devil, Next, Honeymoon in Vegas. But we also had previously been there for Con Air and The Trust. We've been to Vegas a lot already, and I know there's more. So 96 minutes, it was a nice, kind of tidy, but it still felt like it dragged in spots.
Yeah.
And like that clunky third act.
Yeah.
Nudity tracker, I went ahead and added in the nudity from only the trailer for Werewolf Women on the SS, not the rest of Grindhouse, just that one. Because that was like a Cage starring vehicle, co-starring at least. And then Fast Times at Ridgemont High, because he's in the movie so much, I felt like I had to count it. I also put Fast Times in the runtime tracker, but I didn't put the other ones in there. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I waffled a bunch on these because, like, I can't count Brubaker, I can't count The Outsiders because there's no confirmed sightings of him. I can't count Grindhouse because he's not in either one of the Grindhouse films. He's in a trailer in the middle of it. And The Flash is like 900 hours, so it would just be our top movie the whole time.
And it's also not even him; it's CG. So.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, I'm not going to count those. I'm not going to count budget versus gross on anything aside from Fast Times from those bit parts, because that one is like he's in the movie the whole time. So I don't know. Feel free to argue with me on the comments, but I feel like that's where I'm landing. So nudity for Honeymoon in Vegas, we had the one inexplicably naked cellmate in the PG-13 film. Oh. Felt weird, but yeah. So there was that, and then counting 5 female asses, 21 breasts, and 1 vagina in Fast Times, plus 10 breasts in Werewolf Women of the SS.
Oh my God.
We come to a grand total of 136 total breasts, 17 female asses, 16 male asses, 5 vaginas, 3 penises, and a partridge in a pear tree. Finally got more female asses, and that was mostly because of all of the fucking posters in Spicoli's room. That was a tough one because it was like, we started counting it if it was a real female in a picture on the wall or something, because it's nudity in the film.
Yeah.
We started counting that on Dog Eat Dog because he shows a porn site that has like all these naked women on it. So I don't know. Now we're stuck with that. Still not counting cartoons for whatever reason. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. Anyways, moving on. I always feel weird about the nudity tracker now. State and country tracker, we did add a state. We had never been to Hawaii up to this point. So that is now we're past halfway. We had been stuck on 25 this entire season. Weirdly, hadn't added a single state this whole year. Now we had Hawaii at least. We also went to Las Vegas and Nevada, California, and New York. Budget versus gross. This cost $25 million and made $35 million. Again, I'm also adding Fast Times in there, which was, I feel like it was like $5 million, but it made like 30 something. I don't remember. But that brings our grand total up to $2.298 billion on the budget with a $5.109.9 billion gross. As far as top grossing, this is nowhere near the top. This is, I don't know why Wicker Man just keeps coming up over and over and over again, but it's right in between Wicker Man and Adaptation at $35 million.
What a strange pairing.
Wicker Man made 38.8 and Adaptation made 32.8. Yeah, that'd be a weird trilogy, right? And then on the ratings, this was a PG-13 film. I did also count Fast Times in the R-rated. So now we have 35 R-rated films. And that leads us over to the Cage Kill Tracker.
Super easy. 0 kills. So we're still at 272. And 0 deaths from Mr. Cage in this one. So still sitting at 19 overall.
Right on. We'll get to 20 next season, maybe, probably.
Hopefully.
I would assume so. Yeah. Hopefully. Depending on what movie we're watching.
Yeah. I have a feeling we got some stinkers coming up.
We got some real piles of shit next season. Hopefully he dies in the first movie, which I believe he does, actually.